If you've lost your momentum, watch this. Maybe you're growing roots, not fruit. Now, let me ask you something, okay? Have you ever noticed lately things just feel different? Maybe your motivation isn't what it was in January, right? Maybe business feels slower. Maybe engagement is down. Maybe you're looking at the middle of the year thinking, I really thought I'd be further along by now, right? And if I'm being honest, I've been feeling some of that too. Not just me. I've been hearing it from women inside my community. I've been hearing it from my friends, from clients, people who are doing the work, people who are showing up, people who aren't quitters. And yet, so many of us seem to be asking the same question. What's wrong with me? So today I want to talk about something that's been on my heart because I don't think anything is wrong with you. I think a lot of us are frustrated because we're looking for fruit when we're being asked to grow roots. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is DJ. As someone who rebuilt my life from the inside out, I am now on a mission to help women over 40 stop holding themselves back and start creating more confidence, more freedom, fulfillment, and purpose by becoming the woman who follows through. If that sounds like you, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Let's dive into it. I think June can be a really emotional month. January is exciting, right? Everything feels possible. We set our goals. We create vision boards. We buy planners. We swear we're going to use them every single day. We've all been there. Then life starts lifing, right? The excitement fades. Reality settles in. And suddenly it's June, halfway through the year. And we start doing the math, right? We look at where we thought we'd be by now. Then we look at where we actually are. And for a lot of people, that gap feels discouraging, right? Maybe you haven't lost weight yet. Maybe your business isn't where you hope it would be by now. Maybe your confidence isn't where you thought it would be. Maybe you're still working on the same things you were working on 6 months ago. And that can make you feel like you're failing, right? But what if you're not, right? Summer has its own rhythm, right? Something else I've noticed, right? Summer changes things. Kids are home, people travel, schedules shift, people spend more time outdoors, right? Social media engagement often drops down. Businesses can slow down. And because things feel slower, we start questioning ourselves. It's funny, isn't it? When things are moving fast, we think, look at me go, right? When things slow down, we think, what am I doing wrong? The reality is, sometimes nothing is wrong. Sometimes we're simply in a different season, and every season has a purpose. Maybe this is a root building season for you. This is the part that's been sitting on my heart lately, right? Maybe this season isn't asking you to harvest. Maybe it's asking you to grow roots. Think about a tree for a second. Before there's fruit, there are roots, right? Before anything impressive shows up above ground, there's growth happening underneath the surface. Growth nobody can see. Growth nobody applauds. Growth that doesn't keep likes, comments, validations, or recognitions, but it's still growth. And I think that's where a lot of us are right now. We're looking around asking, where's the fruit, right? When maybe the better question is, what roots am I growing? Am I becoming more resilient, more patient, more self aware, more grounded, more consistent, right? Because roots always come before fruit. The thing that worries me most isn't a slow season, it's the story we tell ourselves during a slow season. We start saying things like, maybe it's not working, right? Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe everyone else has it figured out. Maybe I should quit. Maybe I'm falling behind. But here's what I've learned: the story you tell yourself in the quiet seasons matters, because the quiet seasons often determine what happens in the next season. If you spend this season convincing yourself you're failing, you'll stop planning, you'll stop showing up, you'll stop watering the very thing you're trying to grow. And that's how people quit right before the breakthrough. What if nothing is wrong? What if the season isn't proof that you're behind? What if it's the proof that you're building something? What if confidence isn't missing? What if confidence is being built? What if consistency isn't gone? What if consistency is being tested? What if purpose isn't disappearing? What if purpose is deepening? I think sometimes we assume growth should feel exciting all the time, right? But some of the most important growth in my life happened during seasons that felt boring, quiet, slow, uncertain. The seasons where nobody was clapping. The seasons where I had to learn to keep showing up anyway, right? Who are you becoming? Maybe the question isn't, what have I accomplished? Maybe the better question is, who am I becoming? Because identity is the seed, results are the harvest. You become the woman who follows through before the results show up, right? You become the confident woman before confidence shows up externally. You become the business owner before the business catches up. Identity first, then harvest later. And maybe that's exactly where some of us are right now: planning, growing, building, becoming. Even if we can't see all the fruit yet, right? That's exactly why I created the 30-day identity shift challenge. Not because you need more pressure, not because you need another goal set, right? But because sometimes we need support while we're becoming, while we're planning, while we're growing roots. The challenge starts on the 1st, and I'd love to walk alongside you. The link to join is in the descriptions. And if you're looking for a beautiful community of women doing this work together every day, come check out Elevate Your Path Academy too. It's free to join. All right, now remember, just because you can't see the fruit yet doesn't mean nothing is growing. Maybe this season is asking you to grow roots, and roots always come before the fruit. All right, my peeps, that's it for today. Take what landed, leave what didn't, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love, my peeps.